Hey guys, welcome back to Steffi Decorates. I am so excited. This is a really big video for me. This is my 30th episode of Steffi Decorates. Oh my god. This has been the best adventure I've ever done, and I'm so grateful for you for watching. Thank you for supporting. I couldn't do this without you. This has been the best, and I can't wait to show you more. So with that said, let's get started with today's episode. We are going to be making something that is fun for the whole family. I'm going to be showing you 3 ways to make mason jar piggy banks. I'm going to show you how to make a superhero piggy bank, a farmhouse style piggy bank, and a glitter piggy bank. These are so cute and so fun. Everyone can make them their own style, which is great, and anyone in the family can make them, pick their colors, whatever they like, and everyone can start saving, save up for a vacation, for a new toy. It's so much fun. I love these because there's so much creativity involved, and they're just so easy and cute, right? Who doesn't love Wonder Woman? If you're excited for today's episode, don't forget to click the subscribe button so you can always see new Steffi Decorates videos. As always, full instructions will be on my blog, steffidecorates.com, and links to all the products I used in this video in the comments below. I am so excited to start this video. Yay, 30 episodes! So let's get started. Come craft with me, Steffi D. For all 3 projects, you're going to need a mason jar, cardboard, scissors, an X-Acto knife, and a pen. For the glitter jars, you're going to need spray paint, glitter, gold glitter letters, wax paper, Mod Podge, and a brush. For the superhero bank, you're going to need black paint, a brush, and a printout of your favorite superhero logo. For the polka dot jars, you're going to need 2 complementing colors of paint, a round brush, and a flat brush, and optional are more glitter letters. To make the glitter bank, the first thing that I did is I unscrewed my mason jar lid and took it outside and flipped it upside down and spray painted it with my gold spray paint. I left it outside overnight so it was completely dry before we started. So I'm gonna start working with my jar that I've already spray painted. It's up to you on how much you want to glitter. I like a really straight line, so I'm actually gonna use some painter's tape, but it's optional. And I'm gonna mark off where I want my glitter to go. So I want my glitter to go halfway up the jar. So I'm just gonna mark it off with my painter's tape. Now I want the whole bottom of my jar to be glittered. So I'm gonna cover that whole area with Mod Podge. So just give it a really good coat. Make sure you are completely covering the area with Mod Podge. You don't want any spots where you miss. Once it's completely coated, we're going to cover it in glitter. So take a piece of your wax paper, set it down, and we're gonna pour glitter over that so we don't waste any and can pour it back in the jar after. Free pour over all the areas you put Mod Podge on. Really give it a good coating. You wanna make sure that it's a thick layer of glitter. When you fully coated the jar, shake it off a little bit to get off all of the excess glitter. And now we're gonna let this sit for about 20 minutes. Take your wax paper with your residual glitter on it, and we're just gonna lift it up and pour it right back into the jar so we don't waste any glitter. So for the lids for the piggy bank jars, you can order online specific mason jar tops that have a cutout in them for piggy banks, or you can make your own out of cardboard. So that's what I did. So while I was spray painting my jar, I also spray painted a piece of cardboard with the gold. Isn't that so pretty? It's so shiny. We're gonna take the circle part, the inside part of the lid, just this part, not the outside. And you're going to lay it on the cardboard and trace it with your pen. Then go ahead and cut out that circle. So now that you have your circle cut out, we're going to cut the coin slot in the lid. So using your X-Acto knife, just cut a nice wide enough gap, a little rectangle, into the circle so you have your coin slot. And this circle will fit perfectly into your mason jar lid. So put it right on in there, and it's nice and snug and good to go on your piggy bank. Once your Mod Podge has dried, we're actually going to do one more layer of Mod Podge right on top of the glitter, and this will seal it so the glitter doesn't come off on your hands or anytime you touch it. So take your paintbrush and go right over your glitter and give it a nice thick layer of Mod Podge all over. We're going to let this sit and dry for another 20 minutes. When your Mod Podge has completely dried, go ahead and peel off your paint tape. And so you should have a jar that is half paint, half glitter. It looks awesome so far. And now for the finishing touch, you can put any stickers you want on here. I really like these gold stickers that go with it. It's up to you what you want to write out on here. You can put spend or save. You can put 3 in a row and do spend, save, donate. Totally up to you on how you want to do it, but I'm going to add the word save on here. So I'm going to take my gold stickers and spell out save right across the top. Now just add your gold lid, screw it on, and you're ready to start saving. For our superhero mugs, you can choose any superhero that you want and any color that goes with it. I am a big fan of Wonder Woman, so that's why I printed out the Wonder Woman logo. So I'm going to be using that to put on my jar. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our black paint and we're actually going to squeeze it along the inside of the jar and let it drip down, and we're going to paint the inside of the jar with the black paint. Squeeze it on in there, you can let it drip, and then take your paintbrush and press it all the way around so the black paint completely coats the inside of the mason jar. Make sure that your paint is nice and even on the inside. We're also going to paint our cardboard black so that when we cut it out for the lid, it matches the piggy bank. So you can either just paint the cardboard and trace it out later, or trace your circle first and then paint it. So I'm just going to put a little dot of black paint on here and paint my cardboard. We're going to let this dry so we can cut it out for the top. Also, while you're painting, you want to paint the silver rim that came with your mason jar. So don't forget to paint that. So I'm going to put a little bit of black paint on a paper plate so that I have my paint there, and then we're just going to paint the black on here. While our cardboard and lid are drying, we're going to adhere our superhero logo to our piggy bank. So we're going to take a little bit of Mod Podge, I'm going to put it on a plate again, and I'm actually going to paint the back of my logo. So really cover it with a good layer of Mod Podge. Make sure you're getting all of your edges. And then we're going to center it on our mason jar. Make sure it's right where you want it, then press it down and smooth it out. Once it's on there, we're going to do another top coat of Mod Podge onto our decoration. This will seal it on there, but also it'll give it a nice gloss finish because I got the glossy Mod Podge. So I like to go over it and give it a nice layer so it'll be nice and shiny just like the mason jar. Try not to go too far over the edge. You can always clean it up after, but try and keep it on your logo. Now we're gonna let this dry, and your paint on your cardboard should be about dry. So take the silver inside lid and trace it out onto your paint, and then we're going to cut it out. And then take your X-Acto knife and cut out the coin slot. If your silver lid is dry, pop it right into the outer ring and it should be good to go. Screw it on your piggy bank. And I would give the inside paint a full overnight dry, but once it's done, it's good to go, and you have your very own superhero piggy bank. For the polka dot piggy bank, we're actually going to be painting the outside of the jar. So taking your paper plate, you're going to put your main color onto your paper plate so you have a palette, and then you're going to paint the outside of the jar. Give it a nice coat of paint all the way around. Don't forget to paint the top of the jar as well. I like to give it about 20 minutes to let my first coat dry before I do a second coat, and I definitely recommend a second coat so that you have a nice clear layer on there and you don't see any streaks. Painting the jar on the outside also gives it a more rustic farmhouse look, which is really big right now because it kind of looks chalky. You can also do it with a chalk paint, and that will give it a more distressed look and even more of a farmhouse decor. Once your paint has completely dried, we're going to add our second color. So I'm using a light pink to go with my teal. I'm going to squeeze some onto my paper plate and take my circle brush and lightly dip it in so it has a good coating all the way around so it's an even circle. And then I'm just going to put big dots all over the jar, making sure that I press evenly all around so I get a full circle on it. Continue all over your jar until you have dots all over. Once your dots are dry, don't forget to add your lid. I did not paint the outside, but you can paint the cardboard if you want or leave it plain. Screw it on top. You can even add some twine and it makes it a super cute farmhouse look. Enjoy! Which piggy bank are you gonna make? I can't decide, so that's why I made all three. I think I'm going to have a save, a spend, and a give jar because I just love them all. If you liked today's video, don't forget to click the subscribe button so we can be best friends and you can always see when new Steffi D Creates videos come out. Let's get to 30 more episodes, woohoo! As always, full instructions will be on my blog, steffidcreates.com, and links to all the products I used in this video in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, to stay up to date with behind the scenes information, upcoming projects, tips and tricks, life hacks, it's all on there. If you make any mason jar piggy banks, don't forget to upload it and use the hashtag SteffiDCreates so I can see all of your awesome creations and how you make these your own. You guys have such great ideas, I can't wait to see what you make. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for making Steffi D Creates possible. Thank you for 30 episodes, and here's to 30 more.